Good morning, lovies! Afternoon, evening, whenever you're watching this. I thought today I'd make a video where we BippitiBoppitiBEAU, we get ready with me and I yap. And I felt like that would be fun. Kind of take you through what a quote-unquote everyday makeup routine would look like for me. I don't wear makeup every day, but I do have my little off-duty model go-to look I do when I just need something simple when I go out. Something that's presentable, makes me look powerful, but subtly. And then I'll really do a full glam come next week because I have a networking event that's a Halloween party. So will I be doing SFX? No. But I will be beating my face to the gods. AKA a take on Tana Mojo's How to Kick Your Face Like a Pro. But designer edition, because I only use Chanel. Spoiler, all my products are Chanel. I swear by Chanel. I invest in Chanel products because I'm investing in the science behind the products. And this is the only makeup brand I can thrive on this hill for forever. Chanel is the only makeup brand that has never made me break out. Ever. I have fallen asleep in it. I have worn it for over 24 hours. I have looked all busted everywhere else but my face because it stays. Oh my goodness. I have stories of how Chanel makeup has survived wind tunnels on me. So first I'm going to take their Hydra Beauty Micro Serum for Les Lèvres. And just give my lips a little good morning, a little something to keep them moisturized and hydrated, and it's a good primer for their lipsticks. But I use it as my chapstick and I swear by it, and I put that on every morning and every night. That's probably the product I use the most. Now, starting off, I use my Chanel concealer. Is this in B20? Yes. I use my little Chanel concealer underneath my eyeballs. And that's all I'm going to use it under. I don't really want to cover up him because he's healing. I don't want to cover up those because they're healing. And I don't want to cover up her because she's healing. And honestly, you can't tell. I have so many freckles. I think people focus on that before anything else. Ooh, I love how this blends. I use my fingers for my makeup. All the beauty gurus can scream, choke. I think the products work the best when I use my fingers because my own body temperature warms them up and blends them in beautifully. And the Chanel makeup, people would tell you that you can use your hands and it's preferred. But I'm just gonna take a little more. Literally 3 dots did it, but because I love it, I'm gonna put 2 more in my inner corner and just really seal these designer bags because and I will go somewhat in my inner corner just to brighten up that region. And that's that. And I don't have a tissue. Okay, let me teleport. I'll be back. I'm back. Okay, now I can wipe my hands. This bad boy is my new powder. It's a pressed powder, and I'm so in love with her. She's so precious. She's so precious. I'm just gonna take some of this and go over the mascara. Go over my concealer. Let me shake her up a little. There we go. trying to be real gentle. All you need to do is like lightly shake. I don't really, what's it called? Bake my under eyes. There, I got that off. I don't see the point. So the little pressed powder just goes a long way. If you want another great, I know I said I use all Chanel, but another great pressed powder is Givenchy's Libre. Love this formula. However, I've really been rocking with the Chanel the most. So, next, I use my Chanel eyebrow pencil on shade 808. I'm shade 808. So we're gonna brush out these bad boys. Ugh. And then I'm gonna bring this mirror slightly closer and start shaping my eyebrows, giving them a little more definition. This eyebrow pencil is waterproof, and boy oh boy, she holds tried and true to that. I have gone to my hairstylist and have my face splashed on. I'm like, oh, there goes my eyebrows. No, they're still on. They are still on. Someone could get a fire hose and spray me in the face, and these bad boys would stay. I love you, Janelle. Mwah, je t'aime. Anyhow, I just really delicately shape them because I want it to look natural. I just want to look like I have fluffy eyebrows, which I do, but since I'm naturally a honey brunette, my eyebrows are like this weird brown blonde. So we gotta make them darker. We gotta make them more brown, less blonde. I don't think bleached brows would look good on me. I'd look terrifying. But shout out Alex Canasani. They look phenomenal on her. They look so phenomenal. Why is this one? There we go. I'm just not focusing my brush there enough. Okay. One eyebrow, my OCD said, wait. Okay, one eyebrow done. Now we move on to this one. I don't know why I like to start at my tail, but I do. I like to shape the tail and then fit the rest. Fill the rest, because I need to know which ways they point. Which way is she going? Ew. Love her. Just gonna stack on a little more. I feel like this little tail, she's being a little rebellious today. She's starting the French Revolution. Okay. Eyebrows are not twins, they are sisters. Oh, I also use my castor oil tonight. I love castor oil for my eyebrows and eyelashes. Nature's way of growth. Now, oh my goodness. Excusez-moi. On days I'd want you to really see my eyes, I'd use their eyeliner, which I can't find in my bag. Oh, there she is. She's hiding. I'd do my eyeliners. I'd do eyeliner, this nice shade of brown eyeliner on me, but today I'm kind of feeling slightly more natural, so I think I'm just gonna do a mascara, and then if I'm really feeling frisky, I'll use it's not a typical bronzer. I just got a pressed powder and a bronzing shade, and I will use that, I think, on my cheeks and around my forehead, just to look like I have some definition. Actually, let's do that first. Before we do, no, we'll do that last. Let's first do mascara, just in case I rest my hand on my face. I know how I am. I like to use their brown mascara. And Inimitable Intense shade 20. I'm a sucker for a nice brown mascara. I also love their waterproof mascaras, and I have that in both black and brown, but right now this has kind of been my favorite formula of theirs. I really love the Inimitable, because it just, I feel like a Disney princess. Just a little goes such a long way, but I am ACD. I love to make sure all my eyelashes are parting so I look like a Disney princess. I relate to Audrey Hepburn using a needle to individually part her lashes. I used to do that in high school. When I found out that was her beauty trick, I was like, oh, doing that. But now, I take my time. I use the brush, and once I get an eye how I want it, I let it be. I let it sit. I don't think I'm gonna do much under eye mascara. I've kind of been just enjoying doing like the back corner of my eye, just putting some there and kind of giving me like that doe eye. Ooh, she looks so cute. There we go. Next eye. I don't know if it's my autism or what, but my left eye is such my favorite eye. These lashes are just like, yes, yes. Oh my goodness. Star stunning. And then I get to my right eye and man, I got lashes wanting to go this way. I got lashes wanting to go that way. I'm like, what? What? Why are we doing this? Why are you doing that? Okay. And there's that. Gonna let this dry before I just go over one last time. And then I'll be done with mascara. I love how quick that is. So now I'm gonna take my bronzer. It's really a pressed powder, but I use it as a bronzer. And I love their little brush. I just use that because it shapes my face. And I first start with my forehead because I need a little color at the hairline. I need, ooh, there we go. Now I have some shading. And then I take her hello cheekbone. Now I just like more chiseled like a statue. And any part I feel like I need more, I just add. But little goes a long way. These products are just perfect. They know what to do and they get the job done. And I'm not having to layer to get what I want. I just brush and go, brush and go, brush and go. And that's that. That was all the bronzing I needed. And I gotta put her back in her little house. Her little pouch is her little house. So back in her home she goes. Ignore the cat fur on it. I have 2 cats, 1 Aussie and 1 poodle, so I'm bound to have 3 different types of fur. The poodle don't shed. Ooh, the serum, she's already in my lips. Like, oh, they just feel so hydrated. Okay, now we're doing my final round of mascara, and I'm just gonna do the tips of my lashes so you see how long they are. Go through, comb a little, but really I'm just focusing on getting the tips. My lashes done. Not gonna fight with that inner corner today. You get peace. Why is my left side so sweet to me? I love you. Why can't you both be nice? Be twins. Alrighty. Do my final touch-ups on the bottom lashes. There we go. Now I just kind of look like a doll, which is what I want to look like. I want to look like Bambi and Catwoman had a baby, and it's me. And once that dries, I just take a little Q-tip, dip it in some water, and we'll rub off any that got on top, but it looks like not much got on my eyelid. She stayed pretty good. And I think today, just because I want some more brightness, I'm going to use the Le Blanc and Rosy Light Drops. I love these because, oh my goodness. Ooh, she's a little messy. All you do is get a little tap, tap, tap. And then I tap, tap, tap her in my inner corner. Tap, tap, tap. And bada boom, bada bing. We sparkle, we shine. And it looks perfect. I look like a little pixie. And that's the only way, that's the only area I want to sparkle. I don't want to be Rudolph quite yet. I'll be Rudolph come Halloween. And if you ever want more bronzy drops, or I'm feeling more like I want gold bronzy, I do use their Lovies. Ooh, this will give you such a beautiful tan bronze glow. She's my go-to in the summer. I love them both. I love them both. I could not live without them. But I don't think I'm gonna do a blush today. I think this is enough. This is all I need. Ooh, I honestly might just take this back out for the thumbnail. And that's my makeup routine. That is my off-duty model everyday makeup routine. So I'm so happy you got to join me in BippitiBoppitiBEAUing myself into beauty. I now can film a video, join a meeting in a few hours, and feel confident. Feel like I look a little more put together. So I love you guys as always. Je t'aime. Bisous, bisous. Au revoir et abonne-toi. I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.